Good morning, YouTube. I am Jeff Miller here with Sam Sturba, two of the faces of Farming Insider. We're taking a break from hay today and we are moving into soybean harvest. We decided today would be a good day to film because we are moving on to, honestly, one of the better looking properties that we do some custom work on. We are in, I think, LaGrange, Ohio here, and we just got done loading up a semi full of first cutting hay heading into the wonderful District of Columbia. Now we're en route to catch my dad, who's in one combine, and I'll be in the other, and Sam will run the grain cart. My dad left hours ago because he doesn't waste a single second during harvest. So we'll see if we can catch up to him and then just keep up with him in general. I mean, he's full go right now. What do you think, Sammy?
Don't spill the beans.
That's exactly right. Here we have, this is a gated community here. The wonderful S690 awaits for her main operator. The Unverferth grain cart, the 1117 hooked to the 7260, and we'll hit it. I guess this is what you would call complete full service custom work because we are harvesting the grain. Well, this is the whole thing. We planted it, we sprayed it, everything, but whatever. Today we are harvesting it, we are hauling it with the grain cart to his grain setup, which is just on the other side of this property. What Sammy and I have to do this morning is get the grain setup compatible to just dump from our Unverferth grain cart. It's an auger system that typically like a dump trailer would back up to and then it'd just slide out of the back of the dump trailer. But we don't have a dump trailer available, so we brought our own little wagon to pull up next to it to hopefully open the side of that and dump grain out. So we'll see if we know what we're doing here. You have this auger down here that will slide out to about right here, and we'll pull up, hey puppies, and we'll pull this wagon up, and you can open the side of this wagon. Hopefully we'll line that chute up to dump into the auger down there, and then Sam can pull up with the grain cart and just dump into this Unverferth 325 right here. It'd be awful hard to just auger out and dump in here without making a mess straight from the big grain cart. So let's see if we can handle this. Hey pups! Sam's gonna have to make some adjustments when we first get going. He might have to put some wood on the side here or something to keep the scale down. But he'll pull up, jump into there, open that. The machines got ran hard all weekend, but we did service them yesterday morning when we had some time, so they're good to go. My dad is way down there. Sam and I are getting going here, and well, good luck, Sammy.
Thank you.
First step I gotta do is unfold my bin up there. We shut it down because we had small chances of rain. This is the process of the grain tank covers. Wow, that's dirty. Eventually you'll see some cylinders in there working. System not responding. That's good. Let's just try it again. Sometimes when the weather gets a pinch colder, it takes the machine some time to warm up and all that. I am by no means a master combine operator. I know enough to be a little bit deadly, but my dad and Justin are significantly better. I know Robbie knows machines pretty well too, but he's only been running ours for a little over a year now. But my dad and Justin really know these machines. And my dad, we actually call him Master Combine or MC right now. From the months of like September to hopefully no later than late November, we refer to him as MC, Master Combiner. The grain bin is open, so we're ready to roll. My dad and I are utilizing this really neat feature through John Deere equipment called Machine Sync. So if you have new enough screens, you can actually share your coverage and data with another machine in the exact same field. So he's over there cutting right now. I don't know if you can see. He opened up this field and he sent me his AB line, which is the line, the heading point we use to drive back and forth and stay straight. So he already made this pass, and you can see his light blue is the coverage he's already done. My dark blue is what I've already done. You can see some light blue over there is the machine. These beans are a pinch tougher than what I was doing yesterday. What I did is I sped up my cylinder speed, my thrasher just a little bit. I already had the clearance, the concave clearance running a little bit smaller than my dad to begin with because I thought my sample was a pinch dirtier maybe. But it's doing a pretty good job. That's clean enough for me. There's not too many pods. It looks good. Trying to keep the machine full. That's about 2.9, my calibration up here. And we're rocking along. there is not a lot of dust coming out of the back of the combine. So, I mean, we're pushing it a little bit. They're 14%. It's not going to be bad. Well, we have a twofold issue. I didn't even make it 10 minutes and I blew a belt, a very important belt. And we have a nice light sprinkling, so we're probably done for the day. Blowing the belt doesn't hurt as bad as it would if we were in prime conditions running, because then downtime starts costing a lot of money. Right now it's just a decent thing to do on a rainy day, and I'm glad it blew today and not a Sunday. Dad, we just changed this belt on the combine you were running. It's pretty important. What all does it run?
It's a belt that runs back, and it runs the cleaning fan, it runs the shaker shoes, and it runs the bottom auger. It runs about 3 different things, and it's probably the longest belt on the combine.
And it's probably the hardest to replace.
It's a pain in the butt.
Yep. It winds back up into here, all the way up there. We have to take our cleaning fan variable speed apart, wobble this to get behind the bell. We have to loosen a bunch of tensioners. Well, we're shut down. We're going to replace the belt, and I can't even shut the machine down because when it was going through a regen, reburn cycle with the whole, DEF and emissions things. So it'll actually start screaming at you if you shut it down before it cooled off to save the environment. And you don't want you shut it off when it's heat up, or you could cause permanent damage. So here we are waiting with the machine on that it wouldn't otherwise be on and burning fuel. My dad doesn't think we'll get back in the fields today. It was already tough. It's just gonna sprinkle all day. Got 3 days of sprinkles, and then we have 6 days of decent weather. So I might try to mow hay, bottle everything back up again, because then all the beans will be ready. It stopped raining. The belt we blew is actually this diagram right here, and it is behind quite a few other belts. So you have to tear the combine about half apart to get to.
Sam, you know what you're doing.
Sammy gets it.
You can't be just reefing on this kind of stuff. Pay attention a little bit.
So Sam is loosening the tensioner for this belt, and then he also has to take the tensioner pulley off so we can slip the belt behind another belt up here. Yeah, those are real tight, so make sure you got a good bite on it, Sam.
Alright.
Do you want a socket on it?
Yeah, I heard a socket, a 6-point would be good. A short one?
Tight, huh?
Oh yeah, she was tight.
Yep. We'll move them before we put them back in. The executive made the executive decision to not replace the belt we busted because the feed accelerator belt has quite a few cracks in it there, and in order to change this belt we have to pull off the belt that we're putting on right here. Yes, he said the fun part is to find some because Deere doesn't have any available in some local stores. So that's kind of been the story of the past 18 months is parts availability. But there's some in the greater Ohio area. We don't think we're probably going to cut tomorrow, so we're going to just kind of leave this combine torn apart and wait until we get that belt in and just hit 2 birds with 1 stone. Makes no sense to fix it and not run. If today was a beautiful day, we probably would fix it and run, but that's not the case. So we'll just leave it so we can fix both when we get to them. That might be it for today. That is kind of a true inside look at what farming is some days. The weather doesn't cooperate, machines don't cooperate, parts aren't always there. But this is the real deal. This is what we deal with. And if you guys like videos like this, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button, comment, say anything. Hey, I don't like your mustache, shave your face, whatever.
just let me know. It helps the algorithm. Thank you guys.